Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Okay, well, I'm going to do some more food for thought. One of those things is, what do you think of when you think of a three-man militia? Okay, to tell you the truth, I really don't care what anybody, their thoughts are when they hear the three-man militia. Okay, the thing is, the three-man says there's only three of you. So then you're thinking, so what? What's a three-man militia? And then the word militia is the one thing, the one word that kind of sparks a little something there. It says militia. That means these people got guns. Okay. Now, as you know, I promote three-man militia. I don't care what it's in. I don't care what this three-man militia specializes in. Three-man militia in gardening, three-man militia in communications, three-man militia in first aid. It doesn't make any difference. Because to me, when I hear three-man militia, what I think of is there's three people here that know each other. And together, as a team, they can get something accomplished. And they know something about guns. They know enough about guns that they won't at least hurt themselves. So, the statement three-man militia means a lot to me. Three-man militia, okay, think of it like this. A three-man militia in magic, what I try to tell people is you start your three-man militia in something you already know about or something you want to learn. It doesn't make any difference. So if you started a three-man militia in magic and you know something about magic, you're sharing your knowledge with others. If you start your three-man militia, you and two other people, and you don't know anything about magic, I guess you will be learning about magic. You will be learning how deception makes people act a certain way, how their minds will go a certain way, how to draw somebody's eyes from here to here when you don't want them looking over here. So, because that's what magic does. So it doesn't make any difference what this three-man militia is in. I know there's some skills out of this that's going to turn out. One that's not a skill, but a behavior that is very important, and that is trust. The three of you will learn to trust each other to a certain degree. And the reason I set up the three-man militia was in the Marines fighting in Vietnam. We were set up in three-man fire teams. And that was the backbone of the Marine Corps. Not how big the guns were and, how big the ships are and, how many aircraft we have. No. The most important part of fighting Marines is the three-man fire team. I say they are the backbone. They are everything. Without them, the Marine Corps in Vietnam would have fell apart. It doesn't take generals. It doesn't take all this fancy stuff. It just takes three people that know each other and know their capabilities. And with that, you can do a lot. That's where I come up with the three-man militia. Now, so not only you're going to learn each other, but let's say the time comes and let's say you have a disaster in your area. A tornado comes through and they need to control the traffic coming in. And so then you've already formed your three-man militia in communications. And then after you've got to know something, well, then you went to the local sheriff and you told them, hey, I'm part of a militia and we can help you out in communications if you have a problem. So now after this tornado, the sheriff gets a hold of you and says, well, we need this road over here secured. Only let certain traffic through and this type of stuff. Okay, well, you're in communications. You don't know anything about that kind of stuff. Or do you? You're already organized. There's 3 of you. You already know each other. So what you can do is you can put up a roadblock. And with the 3 of you, one of you will basically kind of take the lead, and because he'll probably have a better idea than the other 2, and you'll know if Joe over here's got better idea about this stuff than you. You're just going to say, hey, Joe, what do you expect? What do you think? And then, so in other words, you 3 will be able to work together really good. And now let's say you have to worry about looters and stuff like that. You're going to have to be armed. Well, you're already militia. You're already armed. So you already know something about arms. Well, then you'll know what kind of weapons you need to have to do this roadblock. It's no big deal. Or the roadblock might be looking for a prison break, and you're stopping all the traffic and checking out the cars for escaped prisoners. Well, and now your weapons are going to change. More than just handguns trying to keep people out of a disaster area to you're looking for escaped criminals, and some of them are murderers, so you need to be better armed, and you'll have a better way of taking control of this roadblock. And but it's only going to happen if you 3 in communications have been working together already. You can make it work then. Now, if it just took 3 individuals and you kind of know them, they live down the street, or and this one here lives across town over here and stuff like that. Now you put you 3 together and try to do much of anything, you're not going to get a whole lot done. You have this, I hate to say it like this, but it's kind of a pecking order you're going to have to kind of figure out among yourselves. But if you've already done that through your 3-man communications militia, then your pecking order is already taken care of. That's no big deal. And then the pecking order will change depending on the circumstances, where your 3-man militia is going to be used and doing what kind of stuff. So, in other words, you're already organized. You already know what to do. You can, if you are requested to do something that is immoral, let's say the sheriff comes to you and says, well, I can get your militia, and what we're going to do is we're going to go house to house and start taking weapons. Okay, you by yourself, it may be hard to stand up against authority. But when you look at your other 2 guys with you, and then you're going to say, this doesn't sound quite right. Well, now there's 3 of you. Automatically, you can look right at the sheriff and says, are you crazy? Now's the time these people need their damn weapons. They need to keep their weapons. Don't even think about taking it away from them. Okay, you've made a difference just right there. And it's easier to do when you have 2 others that are with you that's going to back you up. And you'll be able to say that with confidence. Remember, we talked about confidence. You'll say that with confidence and strength because you know these other guys already. And you know this isn't the kind of shit you do. Y'all already armed, and you're the hell not going to give up your arms. So it's going to be pretty damn easy to tell the sheriff, no way in hell this is going to happen. And, you'll probably be able to figure it out at his glance. When he tells you, well, we're going to take everybody's guns, you probably look at him, and just at a glance, you guys are going to already know there's no way in hell you're going to get involved in this thing. And you're going to have the strength to stand up for those people that are getting ready to face all these armed people coming to their house to disarm them. You will have a big place in controlling the situation. So the three-man militia is much more important than you can imagine. And like I say, if the three-man fire team holds the Marine Corps together, your three-man militia can do a lot. And it doesn't stop there. Like I say, you know each other. You're all going to build up confidence. You're all going to be improving your leadership skills. Because, like I say, there might be people coming from outside. We're talking about the escaped prisoners. Okay, they come over here, and more people come to help look for escaped prisoners. Now, you three can divide up and go with these other people who don't know anything about the area. You know about the area. You're already in communication, so you can communicate with each other. And then so now you can go on and divide your three up, one of you in each group, and you can go out and you can do other kind of searches wherever it is, whether it's out in the country or in buildings or cars or whatever it is, you'll be able to do it. Because you three will have confidence in each other. You three will be able to help each other get through this situation. So, think about it. Three-man militia in radiation. Three-man militia in drones. Oh, that'd be fun. Get to play with the helicopters and stuff. But you're doing it for the community, you know. And how about mules? It'd be kind of nice to get a three-man militia and a mule team. Getting mules and learning how to ride the mules around and for search and rescue. I mean, hey, community good stuff, you know. That's what we're looking for. And that's exactly what a three-man militia is for. Helping the community in time of trouble. I'm counting on you to do the right thing. Who can you count on to help you? This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.